Welcome back, friend. It's your host, Laura Jane, and it's challenge time again. I think you've probably heard this one, but it's always a great reminder. And, stuff happens and we adjust and we make it work. But there's the saying about I'm standing there, I'm holding a cup of coffee, and someone bumps into me and I spill my coffee. Whose fault was it? Well, the guy should have been more careful. He should not have bumped into me, so I spilled my coffee. Well, the thought on this, and this is the challenge this week, is let's reframe it. Had I not been holding coffee, him bumping into me would not have spilled coffee. Could have been tea, could have been water, could have been milk, could have been nothing. It's what is inside of you that spills out when something bumps you. I know you've heard me talk about floating in the pool and bumping into the side and having to change directions. It's that bump. It's that thing that triggers what's inside of us to come out. Is that super cheesy person in the grocery store line that triggers my response of faker. So, was it in me? What is it in me that is spilling out at that moment? That person didn't cause what was in me to come out. So, then when you get triggered this week, I want you to just process it. If you don't have time at the moment to process it, write it down. So and so said this in the hall, it triggered this response. Then use it in your meditation. What is that response? Don't focus on what happened. Focus on the response. What was my response and why? Why did I spill coffee instead of tea? Because I chose coffee in my cup. There are things inside of us that we choose to hold on to. And that when adversity or struggles or stress hits us, those are the things that spell out. Do I feel lonely? What is it that causes one person to feel lonely in a room full of people or at their desk and other people to not? It's what's inside of you. So what if someone comes by and stops by and says hi? So what if your boss walks by and doesn't look at you because they're in another thought? What's inside of you that's spilling out at that moment? This is what the challenge is this one. Pay attention. Pay attention to what spills out and stop blaming other people for you spilling coffee because you could be spilling water. You could be spilling nothing. What is in you that's causing this response? And as we identify it, we can change it. But until we identify it, it doesn't change. So enjoy the identification process this week. What's in your cup? Thanks for joining. I am not a medical or mental professional, just here for entertainment purposes. Stay tuned for the next episode.